Hey everyone, Papa Gary here, and I've got an extra day here in Pasadena after a conference, and what I've been doing is catching up on work. But I'm also away from my piano. There's a piano downstairs, but there's a conference going on, and I can't really get to make a good video for you. And so I'm going to show you what I do to practice technique when I'm away from home or when I'm away from a piano. I could do this while driving in a car. I could do this while sitting waiting at a restaurant for somebody to show up, or a coffee shop, or just when I'm passing time. I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. Now, I'm in my hotel room here in Pasadena, and it's a beautiful view behind me, by the way. Pasadena is a gorgeous city, and I hope you get an opportunity to come here someday if you haven't been. Now, I want to show you, I have this nice little desk here that I'm working at today, and I want to show you what I do when I'm practicing technique. And most of you know that I work on how to alleviate and avoid hand pain when you are playing. So let me sit down here and I'm going to show you something. So I'm sitting at the desk here. You'll see it right here. And I'm going to show you what I do just to keep the hands relaxed and to keep the arm motion going. Now, a lot of you have been asking about playing arpeggios, and that's an important topic for so many of you. I hear it a lot, and that arpeggios are causing you tension and pain, or you just can't do it well enough. Since I'm holding my phone in my left hand here, I didn't bring my selfie stick with me, but since I'm holding my phone in my left hand, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here in my right hand. Now, let me get up close to the desk here. So you see the desk. I'm going to take my thumb. I'm going to take this thumb right here, and I'm going to place it on the desk so that my arm is, if you can see it, like this. Now I'm going to start over here. Now I'm going to take my thumb and I'm just going to touch the desk and lift my hand like this to start with, so that all I'm feeling is my thumb touching. I'm coming back down. See this? See how my hand stays in kind of a natural position? I can shake my hand, I can wiggle my fingers, I can do this, but I take that hand and I just now do this. Okay? Now, when you're playing scales, you know that the thumb crosses under the third finger. Most of you who have studied piano. Now, when you do this, watch what I do now. I'm going to take the thumb, and then I'm going to raise up with the third finger, down with the thumb, up with the third, down with the thumb, up with the third, down with the thumb, up with the third. And then when I get to the top of the table here, I'm going to finish with my fifth finger, and then I'm going to come backwards. Thumb, third finger, thumb, third finger, thumb, third finger, thumb. So it's all very relaxed. It feels like my hand is kind of floating as I'm doing this. See this? See it? Watch my arm. Watch my hand. See? I'm coming up on the third finger, down with the thumb, ending with the fifth finger on top, coming back down, thumb, third, thumb. Eventually what you're doing is you're practicing a scale. You might not know it. Sorry for the shaking around of the phone here. Now watch as I play a scale on a desktop. Watch. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. See how my hand's moving? I'm feeling no tension or pain whatsoever. Now, most people play, and I can do this in my left hand as well. You just do the reverse. Sorry, not a good angle here, but thumb, third finger, thumb, third finger, thumb, third finger, thumb, fifth finger, back up, third, thumb, third. Now, like I said, I'm playing a scale. This also applies to arpeggios. So watch. Thumb, second, third finger, thumb, second, third finger, thumb. So you get this flowing in the hand, this motion. And you can practice things like if you're working on a hard piece of music that's hard to you, and you can practice the fingering for that piece of music, but you're not so focused on the notes as you are the technique. For instance, if I was playing a piece of Bach I'm been working on or whatever, and I had to do a pattern in my hand with the fingers, see what my arm's doing? This is part of the process of teaching you how to play with a good technique, that you can overcome most of these hand issues that you're dealing with because of, could be any number of things. It could be work issues with your, some of you are in IT and you type a lot, and right here, you might be tense as you're typing. You might be working, you drive all day, that sort of thing. Or when you get to the piano or you get to a keyboard, what most people try to do is they try to play too hard. And the tenseness comes in the arm, in the forearm, and in the fingers. We're grasping as we're playing. And when that's done over a period of years, that's going to build up on you. And it's going to cause this tension. That's what most people deal with. Now, I have a way of teaching you how to practice the technique, just like I did here. This is only a step in what I'm doing. And it's a way of teaching you how to play and to approach the piano that makes your playing much more easy, much more fluent, and you can do it with a simple approach. Most people worry about practicing notes, getting the right notes. And when they're anxious like this, it tends to build up in the hands, and you can feel the anxiousness inside. So when I'm doing this at the desk here, I'm just waiting and I'm just doing this. And so, I'm just letting things go as I'm doing this. Then I practice my fingering. See? I'm just touching. My arm is floating, my hand is floating, and I'm touching. Now, another way of doing this, now let me show you here. I'm going to use my eye pencil, if I can get it out of its case. So here's my eye pencil. So I'm going to put it on the table right here. Now, pick up that pencil. Put a pencil in front of you. Pick it up. What do most people do when they pick up a pencil? Grasp. Gotta pick that thing up and grasp it. Now, I want you to see that pencil on the table when you're doing this. And I want you to approach it from the top with a loose hand and just lightly grasp it. Just with enough pressure that you can pick it up without squeezing. Now, feel that pencil in the hand. Shake it around a little bit. Keep the feeling light in the hand. Feel that. Just pull that pencil around and do that. Drop it down. Pick it up. You get this kind of motion when you're doing it, right? So that's the ease of grasp. These are simple things that you can do. Now, I know I'm only doing it with the right hand here, but I've got a phone in my left hand, which is another point of tension, by the way, because if you're grasping your phone, and squeezing that phone, that's going to cause tension as well. So I'm holding it in a position. Let me see if I can show you here. So if my hand is shaped like this, hang on, when I'm holding this, it's not this, it's this. See, my hand is in a much more relaxed position. So when I'm holding that, my hands are more relaxed. These are the things that you can do to practice your technique at the piano, at the keyboard, whatever keyboard you're playing. And you can get over this tension, this anxiety. You don't want to feel it in the top of the arm here. You want this fluidness. You're away from the piano, you can practice your technique. You can even practice your fingering on certain scales. Helps you memorize too. So I hope you got something out of this today, and I'll be back in Texas very soon, and we'll give you more hints along the way. And I'm going to have another live webinar coming up next week that you can get into the details on this with me. Thanks for taking a listen, and I will see you very soon. All right, take care now.